So we're live.
Live, nobody's watching yet.
Nobody's watching yet.
Oh, one person.
Oh, hi! How's it going?
Hey!
Let's see.
Welcome. We haven't really started yet.
And they left.
Fuck you!
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was just like, yeah, that's enough. I've seen enough. I'm
We
leaving.
just had one person live a minute ago, and we started saying hello to them. Hi, how's it going? And then they just left. I was like, fuck you!
So we got people coming in.
But fuck you!
Got Robin, Sean. Hi, Sean. Hi, Robin.
Hey.
Hi, Shar. We're gonna start this live soon enough. We're gonna be talking about our experiences in school, or.
Oh my God, speaking of school, in PEI today, they had like a mass evacuation, like all the schools in PEI were evacuated. And my niece teaches in one of them, and my nephew is in a daycare over there, which they were also evacuated
really
just to be safe. Yeah, no, good on them. They did the right thing. They were like, we don't know what's going on, so we're just going to evacuate all the schools. But like I was like, everybody's fine, by the way. Nobody was injured. Everybody's good. But in my head, I guess I wanted to go to PEI so bad because where we live here, it's pretty much the road. Like, you turn this way, you go to Shediac. You turn left, and you go to PEI. And I was driving to Marcel's house, which I'm supposed to turn right to go to Shediac. And I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I'm like, where the hell am I going? In my subconscious, I was just heading to PEI, apparently. I was just going to drive to PEI.
Yeah, comedian by night, a superhero by day. Nikki Payne. Yeah.
I'm going to go get my babies.
Bomb diffuser.
I'm going to go get my babies.
Yeah, no, so hopefully everybody's fine. If it was a prank, go to hell. And yeah.
I guess it wasn't go to hell.
Yeah, if it wasn't go to hell too. Yeah,
what
that's right.
Yeah,
exactly. Either way, if you're probably in the contract, screw you.
You're shitty.
Yeah. So we got some comments here. We got Melissa. Hello, Melissa from Moncton. Sean is saying that you're rocking the Bass Pro Shop hat again.
I know. I love this hat.
Yeah,
I'm really not looking for a sponsor or anything.
I would.
And I'm not even a fisher. Like, I don't fish. I don't hunt or anything like that. I just really like this hat.
We probably bought like $50-$60 of stuff at Bass Pro this week. We got like really hooked into fishing, Sylvia and I. So,
really?
yeah.
Very nice.
If you
Very
want to
nice.
sponsor our show, that'd be fun. I'd enjoy that. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming to the show. We enjoy you watching us weekly on this show. The replay is going to be available on YouTube. Check the comments if you can't hear us, if I'm just making hand signs. And so the video replay is in the comments with better audio and better quality video.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're going to talk, and if you guys want to share with us, we're going to talk about our just awkward school experiences, I guess.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with our school photos last week. If you weren't here, we were showing off our weirdo school photos.
The laser beams in the back.
He had laser beams, lots of laser beams involved in your school pictures.
None in yours, but hairdo.
Mine was just the ever growth of my hair. But yeah, no, it was a good time. It was good. So we thought we'd just talk about awkward school moments.
Yeah. So I see Megan's here. Hi, Megan. Megan made this strudel. Apple walnut strudel on her Facebook earlier this morning. It looked delicious.
Yummy.
I wonder how it turned out. You can let us know. But
cool.
So Travis Boyce suggested that we talk about an awkward date, or what of the most awkward date that we had.
What date have I had that hasn't been awkward?
If you had to rate them and choose the most awkward date that you've had, without naming names, unless you want to, and maybe he is watching, but I have an awkward dating story.
Do you? Okay, you tell me.
It's really, I've never really told this story too much before, but the first, I was a really awkward kid. I didn't get much attention from the ladies, and then I was at a school dance, and it was like grade 10, I think, maybe grade 10, and there's this girl that was into me, and she asked her friend to ask my friend to see, you know how it worked in school, you
right.
ask. So anyways, I danced with this girl at the school dance, and I was obsessed then. A girl gave me attention, like I need to hold on to her, right? So at that point, we didn't have Facebook, social media, that didn't exist, but there was like a little book that had like everybody's phone number in there, like everybody in the school's phone number was in this little book. So anyways, you could buy this book. So I found the girl's name. I called her up, and the dance was, let's say, on Friday or Saturday. On Sunday, I'm calling her up. I'm all interested, and then on Monday at the school, I started hanging out with her all the time. Like,
nice.
I followed her around like a stalker I was, or I was. Yeah, because I was like, I was so excited that a girl was giving me attention. Mm-hmm. And then at like midday, her friend comes to me and says, yeah, at the dance, it was kind of like a one-time thing. Like, I got blown out. And then I go hang out with my friends again. And then they're like, what, she already blew you off? I'm like, yeah.
The following didn't work.
Just scared. Yeah, I just scared her away. It was a very awkward time in my life. I still feel awkward about it now.
Painful.
I just didn't know any better. I just really didn't have absolutely no idea how dating worked and how I was supposed to act and hard to get, all those kinds of dating games. I still never figured that out. I am totally clueless about
anybody. People talk like they know what they're doing, but I don't think people know what they're doing. Well, surprise, surprise, I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I didn't make out until grade 9. Probably would have been about the first time.
Earlier than I did.
Yeah, by 1 grade.
Yeah.
But I remember in elementary school, me and a gaggle of girls, I guess it was like early, like grade 1, grade 2, like really young, right?
Yeah.
When we liked a guy, Paul Guest. Hey, Paul. I went to college with Paul. Okay. So Paul would have seen how much I dated in college. So what we would do in grade 2 or grade 3, if there was a boy that wanted a gang of girls that we hung out with liked, what we would do is we would kidnap him at recess or lunch and drag him into the forest. So horrible. And perform a wedding ceremony. We'd make the boy, and at that time in grade 1, grade 2, the girls are a lot bigger than the boys, right? It's a while, so we were able very easily to overpower these tiny little boys, and literally drag them kicking and screaming into the forest.
That is
and made them bury our friend.
I wonder what happened if you do that in today's time.
Horrible! Yeah. So horrible. I'm sure that is sexual assault on some level. That's not cool.
Yeah, then they wonder why they say guys have commitment issues.
Yeah.
Their earliest commitment
ceremony. Do you take it? Do you? No! That's a yes.
That is. So do you guys have any watching from the toilet? Hey Brian, watching from the toilet. We got Robin saying ha.
That is the room that you should be watching it from.
Sheila's from Florida. Thank you for joining from on your vacation in Florida there, Sheila.
Nice.
So do you guys have embarrassing high school stories that you want to share with us? We'll definitely read afterwards, and if we catch it now, we'll read it now. But it's an awkward time being a kid. It was
terrible. Yeah, no, I didn't. If I liked a boy, it's still my move.
Yeah.
If I like a boy, I don't talk to him.
No? Just ignore him? Yeah.
That's my move.
Hard to get. I think that's a move. Hard to get.
I guess, but it's not hard to get if nobody's trying to get you.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? And I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm just saying it, that's a terrible move to completely block somebody out of your life if you like them. How are they supposed to know? Right? But that's my move. I don't talk to them at all.
Anybody have great moves? I see Miles logging in. Hi, Miles. Wondering if the strudel turned out to be the best thing she ever baked. So Megan had a.
So Megan baked that live on Facebook?
No, she just baked it and she took a picture of it on Facebook. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you have hey Sherry, So if you guys have a story, I remember how awkward my first kiss was. That was a very awkward time in my life. I was 15. Not too recently, but it wasn't that long ago that whole dance thing happened to me.
Right.
You know? So
Yeah.
it was I lost my shot there.
I could see that being a bit traumatizing.
Yeah, it shot my confidence down a whole lot. You know, so you can't be too forward. You can't. So I didn't know what to do. So, anyways, I had this girl over at my house. We went to a dance. And then from the dance, we walked to my house. So it was a dance in my local town there. So, and we're sitting on the couch in my house watching Seinfeld, because, you know, Seinfeld is awesome.
That's what you did back then.
I'm pretty sure it was Seinfeld, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, this is like 17 years ago, but not that long, I guess, because I was a late bloomer as well. So, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm just laughing awkwardly. That was my move. My move was just sitting on the couch with a girl for the first time, laughing awkwardly. And it worked because she knew one of my friends that would have totally made fun of her if she went to my house and we didn't do anything at all.
Oh, no.
So she put the moves on me. That was the big move, was having her put the moves on me, yeah.
And simply so that she could go back and say we
At
did
least we made out, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my awkward first
Our
kiss.
friend's great.
Yeah. So
all right, here's my first kiss. My first kiss was my first kind of make-out at the same time.
Yeah.
About 14, 15.
Okay.
My best girlfriend was making out in the other room with a boy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Social pressure.
I'm not gonna say names,
Yeah.
but there's a mother in Ottawa somewhere who suddenly feels like she's being talked about right now. And so she was making out with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend had brought a friend.
Okay.
Ugh, that move.
That's a
right?
setup.
Bring a friend.
Yeah.
You're like. And, you know, and I guess I intuitively knew that that's what was supposed to happen.
Was he attractive? Did you find him at least mildly attractive?
No, and I don't think he found me attractive either.
Oh.
Yet we still...
Yeah. Well, got nothing else to do. Might as well make out.
We're sitting there, he's like talking, and he's not making any sense. He did this weird trick with his cigarette, and I was like, that's really gross.
Cigarette tricks. Not the way to pick up Nikki Payne. Cigarette tricks doesn't seem to be the way to
what I do with my cigarette. And I was like, that's really gross. And so we made out. What's that? We made out. And I had these really tight jeans on, right?
Yeah.
And he kept like trying to like get into them.
Get to second base too.
But they were too tight, so he couldn't. So really, you know, slutty pants are actually really great. They're pretty much like chastity belts.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get in. I was like, what am I doing in my head? I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I all sat up, and the TV was on, and it was that old commercial, come on down to Green Gables, one in the night. And I was sitting there trying to figure out a way to get out of this, right? You know, a nice kid. Like, I'm sure he's a lovely human being out there now, right? You know, it's just we were both in a terribly awkward situation. And I was trying to get my pants, and I'm like, oh my God, like I just had my first kiss 5 minutes before, and now this kid is trying to slither down into my pants. And I'm like, I gotta get out of this, I gotta get out of this. And all of a sudden that jingle came on, and I sprang up and I went, I forgot that I told my mother I'd go to the store to buy bread.
That's how you get out of second base, y'all. You gotta go get the bread. I love Brian Godsow's line here, skinny jeans for Jesus. That is awesome.
Yeah, he could not get in them. Like, and this kid was trying. Like, he was like, God damn it, I'm getting to second base. Because I'm sure, like, he was just as awkward as me. Yeah. I'm sure he had never been to second base. He was like, damn it, I'm going to get there. And he's like, literally, he would not. Like, because I had to lay down on the bed to get these things to zip up. Like,
that's so funny. It's funny. I hope you guys are thinking about your own awkward times growing up. Because, I mean, the whole relationship sex thing is so awkward when you're a kid. So awkward. I wonder if it's less awkward now with information, access to information, or maybe it's make more awkward because then they're skipping some bases at early ages. But
I don't know, because they freak me out. The kids, what they seem to know.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
Their level of knowledge.
Yeah.
I like to hope that just because you have a lot of knowledge doesn't mean that things aren't awkward.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to have those, I think that's an important part of your development is for things to be incredibly stupid and weird in your first experiences, right? Because there's a level of innocence there that I think is,
it's cute thinking that.
You're coming out of your, because I think of it now, I was like, oh, we're so dirty, we're making out, right? But I look back at it now, and it's like, it was two practically babies, right? 14, 15, very innocent, trying to
figure it out.
Figure it out. I mean, it's kind of cute and sweet, and when you look back.
Wouldn't it be hilarious to get his side of the story?
Exactly.
He'd be like, I don't know, I was maybe having his first kiss too. I didn't really care for this girl, but we started kissing, so I thought that after you kiss, you have to put your head, maybe that's, you just thought that.
I think the two of us were just really awkward, and our friends that were a little bit more experienced decided to put us together because we were both is what my sense. I mean, again, we have to talk to him. But, which would be really cool as grown-ups just sitting here now going, so what was going through your head, right?
That would really be awesome.
Yeah,
Do you still talk to him? Do you have any connections with him?
I guess if I went looking hard, I could
probably
find him.
Look hard, yeah.
Yeah, well, a lady at my show once came up and she thinks it's her husband. And
really?
I didn't go any deeper. I wasn't like,
you want to know for sure?
Name?
So did you talk about this on the show before?
So I might, if you're out there and you think it's your husband, let me know and maybe we'll get his side of it as well.
Because that would be hilarious. I would love to hear that story.
But I think we were just two very awkward kids.
Yeah.
Put together by our friends, right? They're basically, I have an awkward friend, I have an awkward friend, let's put them together.
Yeah.
And I think the both of us saw it as our opportunity because everybody else seemed to be so, I know from my point of view is all my friends seem to have all this experience.
Yeah.
More experience than me.
It feels like that when you're a kid.
And I still kind of like to play with my Little Ponies when I was home and nobody, there was a part of me that was not stunted, but I would say, I didn't develop fast that way in my head. Okay. And so I think the two of us, if I could speak for him, I think the two of us were like, here's our opportunity to do this and at least be able to say we've done this.
Yeah, be part of the cool kids,
and be normal. Be like everybody else, right? And so I think that's I'm just going, if I can at least touch it, if I can at least get like a pinky.
Yeah, I can tell my friends that I've touched one.
Yeah.
Like it's a mythical creature. Yeah. You finally met an encounter with this mythical creature, and I touched it. I rang the doorbell.
I fought through the jungle of lightnings and found my way. So I think that's what.
Yeah, no.
Because it was sort of like that. It wasn't like I thought he was horrible or anything like that. It was just, I think it was two of us that just weren't.
Awkwardness of.
We just weren't mentally developed enough. I
find it's.
And are you ever?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I feel like right now, like a kid can go on Reddit, he can go on, or she can go anywhere and just kind of figure out how it works. Like for us, it was, you could ask your friends, but they didn't know any better than you did. Like everybody was just lost in this jungle.
But remember, you thought they did. Because I thought my friends, the way they talked, I thought that they knew so much more and were so much worldlier than me. And I'm sure if they were to talk now, they were like, no, we were full of shit. We didn't know what we were talking about. And we didn't do half of what we said we were doing,
I can
right? And what they were doing was awkward and terrible too, right? but they talk a good talk. So I'm wondering if the kids today just talk a good talk because they've been informed. They've been
they can talk a better talk.
They've been very well informed, but is what they're doing any less awkward?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Melissa
and I hope not, because there's a certain amount of innocence.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Melissa's asking you what's in the cup, Nikki?
Tea. I take a steep tea, medium steep tea, 2 cream, 1 sugar.
Look at that, tea.
Yeah.
So, the awkwardness of being a kid. That was a good time. Good reminiscing.
Well, I'm an awkward adult, right?
I'm
so,
awkward.
I mean, my childhood just knocked it up, right? Like, it was...
You know what I remember as a kid for sexual education? It was Sunday Night Sex Show with Sue Johansson. Do you guys remember that? Give us a like if you remember the Sunday Night Sex Show with Sue Johansson.
Remember she had the little man and woman that she would like show position.
Yeah, I think I do.
She would get them moving around.
Yeah.
They looked like the romantic set guy, like little puppets.
Yeah,
sex
I remember
puppets.
that.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed. The one thing I
So
remember.
you didn't learn in school at all, like
probably like we put a condom on this little tiny wooden penis that was as big as my thumb. Like this was the size of the. It was.
You didn't want to give anybody to feel bad.
I thought it was so funny. It was like, oh wow, is that like a regular size? Like I'm ginormous.
Well.
Yeah, there's this little type, like the condom kind of floated on top of this little tiny penis. Like you could hardly roll it on it because it was so small. That was.
There was that one kid in your class going, oh thank God I'm normal.
So we got people saying that.
Long Island.
Yeah. Long Island tea. I think she's wondering if there's booze in there.
Oh, okay.
Brian Goss was saying, I still remember the horrifying animated videos they showed in middle school and the time my guidance counselor compared orgasms to sneezing. A good sneeze sometimes.
That's a mighty good sneeze.
Yeah. Good old Sue. So we got people, Sujo, followed by some practical applications during Bruni. Margaret.
Oh, Bruni!
Yeah. It's so funny, it was a French thing, but it seems to be what that
didn't matter what they were saying.
I definitely remember Bruni as well, Mark.
We were there for the riveting dialogue.
Yeah, no. And it was such a softcore porn, like such softcore porn. It was
nothing.
Yeah, you get Emmanuel, part 3, that's it.
Oh, Emmanuel.
Oh, I do remember Bruni
She
as
was
well.
a naughty girl.
Megan remember watching that show. I'm not sure if it's Crying on Bruni or the Sunday Night Sex Show, but I remember Sue on the Sunday Night Sex Show. There was always like Sue's pleasure chest, like it was a segment, and she would talk about some toys. And at one point, she brought out vibrating anal beads, and she said it was a must-try.
A must
try. So seeing this old lady saying that vibrating anal beads was a must-try, especially at that point when
so she's probably tried.
Oh yeah, and like 15 years ago, it was like as a kid seeing this old lady say that these vibrating anal beads were a must-try. I think now it's more commonly accepted. I don't know. There's just more porn around. Like people have been desensitized to porn, so. But at that point, to see this old lady say that vibrating anal beads were just amazing was hilarious.
You couldn't look away.
No, it was hilarious.
You couldn't. I remember in health class we were taught, and they started with fish and how fish mate.
Okay.
And then they worked our way up to chickens.
Yeah.
And then we worked our way up to dogs.
Okay.
And then eventually we talked about people.
Okay.
And how people,
procreate.
Yeah. Well, I guess once we hit dogs, we were in the mammal section.
Okay, yeah.
Right, and we pretty much were there. There's not much difference.
Yeah.
Really, and but we didn't really. I mean, I guess we did.
It's just awkward at school.
I think
Whatever you learn in school is just pretty awkward.
We were giggling, and there was pictures of ovaries and that kind of stuff.
I like Grace is saying, like when she's talking about giving oral to your man, she does the action with her hands.
For me, because, where I did Sex with B, which was sort of loosely based off of Sex with
if you haven't seen Sex with B with Nikki Payne, Google that shit. It is hilarious.
And for me, it wasn't even so much what she was saying. It was what she would do, because she'd be talking and she'd just be doing things like this. It was just
Yeah.
It was just, and it's like, he's gonna keep doing that over and over
Very
again.
graphic hands.
Yeah,
Very
very
graphic
graphic
hands.
hands.
Sue Johansson.
Yeah.
Trevor's inviting us to go to the Wilson's room. That I've done that. It was fun. And then, sorry, Brian, I missed the first part of that. Alan's watching with his phone, and then Melissa's hiding at work, watching on his phone also. But thanks for hiding at work, watching on your phone. It's good. It's fun. It's if you miss parts of it, there'll be a replay on YouTube with better quality.
Did any of you play like Spin the Bottle or anything like that as a kid?
I never did that.
No.
What about you guys? I feel like
Truth or Dare, but like with a bit of a sexy.
Not with girls.
No, girls.
which is maybe not with, you know, I never had it that way with guys either, but the dares were more, it wasn't, no, it was more like I dare you to go do this and that. It was more of a dares with the boys, but I never had like the girl, boy, truth or dare, I dare you to, I always felt, even like...
it was another runaway.
Yeah.
All my sexual experiences when I was young involved me running away at some point.
Okay, alright.
And it was grade 6, and we were going to play Spin the Bottle. We were sitting around a fire, and the grown-ups had left us to our own devices for a bit. And they were going to play Spin the Bottle, and I was like, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed. And I just remember running back to the camp, like where we were sleeping, and all the kids around the fire going, chicken! Chicken! And I still was like, I don't fucking care. I'd rather be called a chicken than play Spin the Bottle.
Okay, really, so you didn't succumb to peer pressure.
I'm always running away from any type of possible sexual encounter. My first inclination is to run.
Yeah. I enjoyed Trevor's Muxworthy saying 7 minutes in heaven. Instead, they did it in front of everyone rather than going in a closet. That would be pretty awkward.
Well, then that proves that you get it, right? Because if you actually go into the closet for 7 minutes, you guys can just mess up your hair.
Yeah, you don't have to.
And get out and just, if you both agree that you're going to say that you did something.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have to do it in front of everybody, which is a bit creepy.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, kids are creepy.
And she tasted like zesty Doritos. It's always the flavor you want.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I saw something on Reddit. It was like embarrassing stories, and there's this one guy, the best story I've seen. He says that they were playing Truth or Dare, and then one guy or one girl dared another girl to kiss this one guy for like a minute, or kiss the toilet for a minute, and she went for the toilet.
You know what? I think there's been times in my life where I think I would have kissed the toilet instead.
Really? Think about how much that destroys a person.
I know.
Like that you'd rather kiss a toilet than a person.
But it isn't about the person. It's about just being so afraid that because you're thinking, well, what if I try to go kiss him and he turns away? Right? Then, then I'm the toilet, right? And I think it just, because it wouldn't be about like, I think that person's so gross.
To him it would be.
It's just, I'd be running anyway.
You're just like, right.
I'd already be halfway up the road anyway.
But that would be so bad. Like, imagine you're the person who, a girl would rather kiss the toilet than to kiss you.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's rough. Being a kid's rough.
Got toga parties in second year university for Alan. Stefan is saying he'd play Spin the Bottle, then hide and seek. If you found someone, you had to make out. That's we did something similar to that, Stefan. We played Tag Bit, which is Tag Kiss. So we played tag, and if it was either the girls who would tag or the boys who would tag, and whoever it was, if you tagged someone, she had to kiss you. Not make out, but she had to kiss you, or that was a game that I never was tagged after,
I kind of remember something like that at the ball field in the trailer park that I grew up at. The back of the ball field was all tall grass.
Yeah.
And, they put a ball field there, the poor kids had a ball field, and they did nothing. So it was all tall grass. So we used to do this thing where, the boys would hide in the tall grass, and then the girls would run through the grass, and if they grabbed them, they could make out with them.
Okay.
And apparently I was a tall grass champion.
Yeah, tall grass.
I ran through and back and over and not grabbed the one.
Oh, that is That's harsh. Like
But
being a kid
I
is.
don't know what was worse.
Yeah.
In my mind, I don't know.
You didn't want to get grabbed either.
Because I didn't want to get grabbed either,
Okay.
right? And so part of me was like, oh, well, it's a relief at least.
Okay.
Like, you know, that nobody
No,
grabbed me
yeah.
and I had to like, which again is horrifying.
Yeah.
People hiding in grass, grabbing women. Like, that's not okay.
It's not okay. There's so many things we did as a
You
kid
know,
that's just not okay to
If
do
I
now.
wasn't running through grass trying to get some weirdo to grab me, I was dragging him into the forest for our secret marriage.
That was
Yeah, so weird.
interesting
That is
experience.
strange.
We've already been talking for half an hour.
Yeah,
That's
we should
about
probably
time.
get going. Yeah.
But that was fun. That was reminiscing about old times. If you guys liked it, let us know. If you really
if you
enjoyed it,
don't,
share it.
don't.
Yeah. And yeah, that's right. I saw something interesting today. It was saying.
If you'd rather kiss the toilet,
Yeah.
don't let us know.
Yeah. Don't let us know. We do not
Don't
want
let
to.
us
We
know.
do not want to know that truth. It will not make us feel better. But that was Travis's suggestion. We talked about first date. Ended up talking about all sorts of awkward stuff in
somebody
school.
sent me a bunch of ideas
Really?
too on
Okay.
my fan page.
All right.
I'll have to forward them to
Cool.
you.
All right. Awesome. So if you have other suggestions, send them our way. We will maybe cater to those. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to share with your friends, we appreciate that. And we'll be hopefully back next Wednesday or look for.
Next Wednesday, I should be here. Yeah.
All right.
Come October is when
Okay.
it starts getting weird.
All right. So let's see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you for sticking around. Bye.